everyone, this is Amina Ansari. Welcome to HW News English. The list of people waiting to get donors is getting longer and longer. Is there a shortage of donors in our country, or is there something else? In Mumbai itself, 4,000 plus patients are waiting for organ transplant, where if we go by records, only 200 out of 4,000 may secure a donor by the end of the year. According to data, the number of transplants only grew from 6,916 in 2014 to about 16,041 in 2022. If we go through the data from 2014 to 2022 further, the number of liver donor only increased from 1,327 to 3,911. Kidney donors only increased from 5,512 to 11,705. Heart donors from 53 to 243 and lungs donor from 15 to 144. According to reports, one person is added every 10 minutes to the waiting list of organ transplant. Though the Health Ministry has announced a series of steps to promote organ donations, which also includes doing away with the domicile rule, removal of age bar for registration, removal of fee for registration for transplant, easing the rules on withdrawal of life support, facilitations of organ transport across the country. In India, transplant and donation comes under the Transplantation of Human Organ and Tissues Act of 1994. Under this act, removal, storage and transplantation of human organ can only take place for therapeutic purposes. The act prevents commercial dealing in human organ, that is organ trafficking. According to reports, in India, a huge gap exists between patients who require organ transplant and the organ donor that are available in the country. The Indian government has implemented the National Organ Transplant Program to promote organ donation from deceased person to increase the availability of organs for transplantation. This aim with this program was to bridge the gap between demand and supply of organs. The challenges with the patient in India face is that they have to wait for years to get an organ. The one who suffers the most in this long waiting list is the poor. Another challenge is organ trafficking, which means that human organs are illegally acquired by fraud or force or by any other illegal means for money exchange with third parties. According to reports by Justice Upheld, there is not much data available regarding whose organs are removed. It is also very difficult to trace the seller. The report says that these organ sellers are mostly from the urban slums and poverty-prone districts. Organ trafficking is one of the most severe areas of exploitation in India. Low supply and high demand for organs has led to the crime of organ trafficking. Let me tell you about a well-known case of organ trafficking. Dr. Amit Kumar, who has made around 500 illegal transplants before his arrest. The foreign laborers were treated as live donors with the promise of being paid rupees 3 lakhs. It was alleged that Amit Kumar had charged approximately $50,000 for each operation. He was arrested later in Nepal. The report by Justice Upheld further revealed that organ harvesting is continuously growing at an alarming rate, and this organ trafficking is likely to further increase in India in coming years. The report says that brokers, doctors, transplant centers and drug companies are the main beneficiaries in the kidney trade, which is even more than the kidney buyers. The same report reveals that organ trafficking happens mostly through 5-star hospitals who offer transplant tourism services. Now the question arises, if nobody, then who can solve the challenges of human organ donation and controlling the organ trafficking? It is none other than our Indian government. It is the duty and responsibility of the government to fill the loopholes which exist in the whole process and make the strict laws against the organ trafficking. That's all for this news report. For more such news and updates, subscribe to HW News English.